Oh, fuck this! Oh, this fly is killing me!
Đeo khẩu trang rồi nói.
What should you do about COVID-19 wave number 2?
Hello, Tom. I know about your success, about your YouTube channel. I am sure that you are going to be expanding and growing more and more. Saludos, Tomás.
So unless you've been living under a rock, you probably are aware that there is a second wave of COVID-19 cases in Vietnam. The epicenter appears to be in Da Nang city, where the situation is the worst. Ho Chi Minh City, where I'm based at, currently has about 5 cases. And of course, people are worried, so they started to wear masks. And public places are now mandated to wear masks. And of course, we all worry about the worst, which is that there may be another impending lockdown. We certainly don't hope for that because, that's going to impact a lot of employers and employees, and it's going to exact a terrible toll on the economy. So what should you do as an employer or an employee in times like this, where now there's another surge of COVID-19 cases? I made videos about the top 5 industries that will benefit from COVID-19 and also 5 industries that will be destroyed by COVID-19. So check that video out. We also talked about what you can do to save your business from the impacts of COVID-19. Also check that video out. So for this second wave of COVID-19, I would like to offer 4 important tips for employers and employees of any business. So the number 1 tip is don't invest in anything long-term. So if you have any plans to invest in anything long-term, now's the time to put that on hold. It does not mean that you're canceling it. It just means that you should not make that investment right now because we don't really know what will happen. Will Ho Chi Minh City be locked down? Will the situation get worse? We do not know. And if we get into another lockdown situation, how long will it last? We simply do not know. We know the last lockdown lasted, I believe it was over a month. So this one could be the same or longer. So without knowledge, without the ability to predict the future, any long-term investments, you should consider withholding right now. And if you're going to make any kind of long-term investment, now is the time to look at what you're paying for those investments. If you're buying a villa, if you're buying a car, if you are investing in a new business venture, if you're buying a business, now's the time to negotiate because sellers want to sell because they also don't want to hold on to any inventory. So now's the time to negotiate, cut the price in half, cut the price by 25%, whatever. Now's the best time to negotiate for a better deal, better price. Tip number 2, convert your inventory or any assets into cash if possible, because we don't know what will happen. We don't know if we're going to go into a lockdown, and we don't know how long it would last. So it is always a good idea to not expand on your inventory. So try to get rid of your inventory as much as possible. So you're not holding on to it, because when you hold on to inventory kills, because during a crisis like COVID-19, you cannot quickly convert them into cash. So before the lockdown, do your best to convert any asset or inventory into cash as much as possible. Use discounts, use promotions, give special deals to your best customers. Try to convert your inventory into cash. Cash is king when we're in a crisis situation like COVID-19. Number 3 tip is what I've always been saying. You need to take your business online. If you haven't taken your business online before COVID-19, you really should be thinking about it. And if you haven't taken your business online after COVID-19 wave 1, then that really is on you. I mean, your business will fucking die if you don't take it online. And now we're in COVID-19 wave number 2. So wake the fuck up. Now is the time to take your business online, because customers are going to be scared to walk into your store. Customers are going to avoid physical interaction because they have to wear this fucking thing wherever they go. And they're scared to fucking meet you because they think you have COVID-19, all right? So if you haven't started taking your business online, do it now. I know that in the last few days, my own business, we're in the e-commerce space, and we are actually in the business of helping retailers go online. We know that there's more requests to our business. They're all asking questions like, how can I take my business online? Don't wait until a crisis hit you. You should be thinking about this before a crisis hit you. So if you haven't done it, now is the time. We help business go online. We take your business online, whether you are selling products or services. This is what we do. And we have a platform that takes your business online really, really fast. Within 10 minutes, you can take your entire business on the internet. And the product is called Go Sell, and we're at gosell.vn. You can check it out. I'm not going to talk too much about it here, but absolutely you need to take your business online. So number 4 tip that I'm going to offer you here is that if you are an employer, you really should be thinking about a hiring freeze. Because if you hire people now, and then let's say 1 week later, we go into a citywide lockdown, right? And people have to work from home. And it's really hard to work with new people and they're working from home. You cannot train them. You don't know what they're doing. So now is not the time to bring new people into your company because you may not be able to train them in time before the lockdown. So you really should be thinking carefully about who you bring on at this point in time. Be careful with your hires. Now, for employees, now you better hold on to your job. You better work harder. You better make your boss happy because, if they let you go, it's going to be really hard to find another job. And if you are jobless and you're looking for a job, work harder, look faster, look more because, once the lockdown happens, no company will be hiring and you'll have no income for who knows how long. You have to live with your parents, which I don't know whether that's good or bad. So if you're looking for a job, speed up your search. And for people that are looking for jobs, one possible option for you is look for home-based jobs that you can work from home, right? And for employers, maybe think about what jobs you can offer to people that allow them to work from home. Because this is a new world order, right? This is how the world is going to be. We need to think about what jobs are good for employees to work from home because there's going to be more of it. And for example, in our own company, we've started to hire home-based sales. We have salespeople that work from home. They don't come into the office, and we're trying to hire them across rural Vietnam. So we want to go into, high employment areas in Vietnam, and we want to offer them sales positions, and they can work from home. We give them training, we give them call script, we give them systems like CRM, and we want to enable them to, qualify customers, contact customers, and we pay them commission and we pay them money for doing their work. So your business, you can think about that as well. And if you're an employee, you can think about getting a home-based job. So those are the 4 tips that I can offer you. What about me? So I run multiple businesses here in Vietnam. So what is my approach to COVID-19 wave number 2? I'm going to say I'm generally always against the grain, meaning I don't do what most people do. Because if I did what most people do, then I would be as poor as most people, right? So generally, I don't do what most people do. And I can tell you that we are going to continue to expand. So contrary to everything I just said, I'm telling you, don't expand right now because that's what most people would rationally think not do, right? But for me, I think now is the best time to expand. And we're going to ramp up our marketing. We're going to ramp up our sales. We're going to hire a lot more salespeople. We're going to hire 100 salespeople inside our company. We're going to hire 1,000 salespeople in the rural areas of Vietnam. And in terms of marketing, we are going to build a lot more content, right? So now's the time to really get ready. Invest and getting our content ready, getting our sales team ready. So when this pandemic is over, we're ready to fight. We're ready to carve out the market share. and then we're ready to dominate the market. So stay safe. Always wear a mask. Be careful where you go, and don't go to public places. And take your business online. Start looking for a job that's home based. Those are all good things to do. And don't be a fucktard, and take fucking action.